Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is RAYNNE, aka Riri, and I'm a plus size model and a self-taught and freelance makeup artist here in North Carolina, and I love my fur baby. She is so beautiful. Her name is Popcorn. She is a Snorky, which is I can't say that word. Schnauzer? Yeah, y'all forgive me. I fuck up words all the time. And I am not naked. It was probably not the best choice to wear strapless clothes. Yeah, didn't think that one through, did I? She's a Schnauzer and a Yorkie. So she's a Snorky, and she's very cute, and I love her to pieces and pieces and pieces. Anyways, go ahead while you're watching this crazy intro and click that subscribe button and that notification bell, and then join my crazy beauty family. I would love to have you, and yeah, I'd be so grateful. Anyways, we are doing the Play by Sephora box for the month of February, and this is one of my favorite boxes I think I get, or yeah, pretty much, probably my favorite. I love all the ones that I get for different specified reasons, but the Play by Sephora, I feel like I get like the most, like the different blend of things, like the most kind of creative blend of things, and I'm always kind of blown away by the Play by Sephora. If you're unfamiliar with Play by Sephora, it is a $10 a month sub-box subscription where you get 5 to 6 kind of travel, try me size items, and then they'll throw in like a perfume sampler or like a foil sampler or something like that. You will also get your theme for every month, and then you also get 50 Sephora points. So we are going to open this up and see what our theme is for the month. It is Mix Your Love Potion, and it's basically talking about, I guess, loving yourself. And of course I'm looking at you guys, not the back, because the back will tell you everything you need to know about what is in your bag. We're gonna close that up. And again, I have already mentioned this in the past couple of months, but I absolutely love that they switched over to these little bags. I hated those little ugly little canvas bags, y'all. I'm not the only one. Yeah, anyways, I love these so much. I have kept them and I adore them. So first up is Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. I do not like Clinique. Aside from like an eyeliner and a powder I used years and years ago, everything I've ever tried from them has broken out my skin. I don't know what it is in the products. I have not tried them in several years, so I don't know if they would still do that. But I have very, very sensitive skin, you guys, and I have allergies, horrible allergies, so I'm so terrified to try these kind of products. I definitely know that Clinique is a holy grail brand, a very high-end, you know, well-loved brand. If you love the brand, kudos to you, keep using it. It's just I'm terrified to even start to try to use the brand again. Next up is a Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. We have received these before in a set of 2, I believe it was, in our BoxyCharm a few months back. I did use a set of these and I did like them a whole lot, so I will use them. Next up, this is most likely our little like sampler thing, our kind of little freebie. This is the Dolce & Gabbana The Only One Eau de Parfum. So again, you'll get like a sample packet, like a foil sampler or a perfume, you know, in addition to the products that you receive in your bag. Next up, I wanted to try this. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I'm trying to see my shade, Desert Beige. So that is what that looks like. Oh, I am excited. I have heard amazing things about this foundation. If it would actually let you guys see it, there she goes. I've heard amazing things about this foundation, you guys. Supposed to be 24-hour wear, medium to full coverage, matte finish, so we'll have to see. I will definitely have to prep my skin and really, really hydrate the day that I try this. I will let you guys know how I feel about this, or I will do a first impressions for you guys. Next up is I have no idea what the hell this is. Okay, it's by Bite Beauty. It is a Amuse Bouche, I cannot speak today, lipstick in the shade Maple. That is what it looks like. That packaging is bomb as fuck. That is so cute. And let's see what color. No, that is not for me. Y'all know why I'm not into the whole like mauve-y pinks, anything like that. If it's not a berry tone, a crazy tone, or a nude, I'm not using it. And I don't use little lipsticks. I'm sure somebody would appreciate this. I'm sure somebody thinks this is an absolutely stunning color. Kudos to you, more power to you. It's just not my personal taste. And then last but certainly not least is a Caudalie Venosource Creme Sorbet Moisturizing Sorbet. I have had these a million times before. I do love them. I will most likely not keep this one. I think I still have 2 of these unopened. This feels almost empty, to be honest with you. Ew, it looks like it was... Let me try to get this really super close. If I possibly can. Yeah, that looks like it has been used and it feels almost empty. So, I don't know what's up with that. I honestly probably just give this to my mom so she can use it. It's kind of a disappointing bag, but that's my own personal preferences, in the sense of like feeling a little bit disappointed only because I'm not a Clinique fan and I don't use bullet lipsticks. Like that's my own, you know, my own things. I am super stoked about this though, and I will like let you guys know how I feel about it or do a review like here for the channel. But I've heard beautiful things about this and I'm super excited about this. And I of course will use this. I love anything that is targeted for anti-aging or anything like that. Y'all know Mama's pushing 40, not saying that in any kind of negative way at all. I look forward to it. I embrace it. But yeah, I don't want to age before my time. You know what I mean? I definitely am hell-bent on taking really, really good care of my skin, using good quality ingredients, making sure that my skin stays, you know, moisturized, and I keep my skin clean. I am really good about keeping my brushes clean and sanitized, so my makeup sanitized, even if I'm the only one using it. I think there's like a big misconception with a lot of us, a lot of beauties in general, that, you know, if you're the only one using your makeup, that you don't have to sanitize it. Or I have seen some people's brushes, y'all. Just because you're the only one using your brushes does not mean that you do not need to wash your brushes, especially since I'm getting over being sick. I am going to, because I did my makeup today, I'm going to take all my brushes and everything that I used today and sanitize everything, wash everything, spray everything down with some alcohol and use Lysol wipes and stuff like that. Because then I don't want to get my own self sick again by using something, you know, that I've contaminated. You have to really be protective over your skin. This is the largest organ of our bodies, and everything that we put onto our skin is going into our bodies and into our bloodstreams. And we have to be proactive with that and be mindful of what we put onto our skin. I think that's another reason why I'm really kind of picky about, you know, trying so many different products. I also kind of tell, you know, when I have a client come over and they're like, hey, I would really love to try this, this, and this. And I kind of reel them in a little bit, and I always recommend that if you're going to try something, you know, a skin type of product, try 1 per week. That way, if you do break out, if you get redness, if you get a rash or anything like that, you automatically know what product it was, you guys. Versus, you know, like I would not try this out at the same time that I'm trying this out. Because if I, you know, go cleanse my skin tonight and then I try this in the morning, then tomorrow night I have a reaction. I don't know then, was it this or was it this? So I will try this out for a few days. If I have absolutely no reactions, no difference in my skin, no tingling sensation, no extra redness, because we already know I'm red, then I know that I'm good to go. Then I can move forward in trying another product that would go on my face and kind of moving forward from that. Same thing with a mascara, eyeshadows, things like that. I am not somebody that is going to get a mascara and try one and then the very next day try another one. Then if my eyes, you know, are super sensitive, I lose lashes, I get, you know, something around my eyes, I then don't know what product it was. Then if you're going to continue using that same product that broke you out, gave you, you know, irritation or an allergic reaction, you're still going to get that allergic reaction not knowing what's going on. You know, I kind of relate it back to, you know, like when my son was a baby. You know, when you first give a baby food, you know, your doctor even tells you, like, give them one new flavor or one new thing per week or per every few days. You know, give them that and that only, you know, as a new product or new item for a few days. If they adjust to it well, they don't break out, they don't get hives, they don't, you know, have any reactions to that, then incorporate something else and kind of pay attention once you incorporate that new item. So that's just kind of a good rule of thumb and kind of a good tip. Just be really mindful of that, not going in, and I know that it's fun because I love it too, you guys. I love trying new things and kind of, you know, getting like the latest, greatest, newest, most amazing things out there. But you know, when you're putting 5 or 6 different products within a couple of days time frame on your face, and then you're breaking out or you're getting an allergic reaction, it's really tough to narrow it down to what product it may be. I also want to really quickly, since this is, you know, these unboxings are really short videos, I want to take the time to address also, you know, expiration dates and things like that. So I am just going to use a product that I just got, for instance. Okay, so like on this Clinique. Now, an expiration date is only once you've actually opened the product and gotten it open into the air. Like you guys have seen me say if I've unboxed a mascara, I will say, hey, I have a couple open. I'm not even gonna open it or unscrew it at all to show you guys the wand. That is because legitimately, you guys, as soon as it is, you know, open to air, that it automatically is gonna start harboring bacteria. You don't have to be using it. As soon as the air has gotten into it, it's gonna start harboring bacteria. So I will show you on the back of this. It is always going to have this little symbol on the back. They're supposed to have them on the back of every skincare, like makeup, beauty item. It is always going to show you, if my camera would focus and quit being a dick. There we go. It is always going to show you this little thing right here, and it's going to look like a little cap, a little container, and it's going to tell you your expiration date. You're always going to find out where your ingredients, where your product is made, and then you can see on here that it is a 12-month shelf life. Excuse my ratchet ass nails, but you can see that this has got a 12-month shelf life. So once this product is open, oh, excuse me, 24 months. I don't have my glasses on. So once this product is open, you have 24 months from the point that you've opened this product up to use this product up. I will say, with things that are natural products, mineral-based products, speaking of like bare minerals, I have bare minerals eyeshadows, like loose pigments, that I have had for 15 years. With those types of products, as long as there's not a texture, a scent type of difference, you don't smell a scent change, they don't start to stink, they're not oxidizing inside the container, oxidizing onto the skin or anything like that, you don't feel an actual texture consistency when you touch it with your fingers or anything like that, then you are still good to go with that product, because it is a natural, made from the earth derived product. With eye care products, when you open up a mascara, like this mascara, typically mascaras are like 24 months. I actually can't read. Okay, excuse me, 6 months. Let me try to get it super close again. I did not mean to say 24 months, Jesus. So 6 months on a mascara, if my camera will stop being an asshole. Any day now, buddy, any day now. Hopefully you can take my word for it. Anyways, it says 6 months. There we go. So most mascaras are going to usually say 6 months. Some of them will say, I've had some that said 12 months. Not 24 months. I don't know why I said 24 months. Most of them are going to say like 6 months or 12 months. That is a shelf life if it is unopened. The moment you open a mascara, again, you're going to start harboring bacteria into that mascara. A good rule of thumb for mascaras is 3 months. 3 to 4 months tops, especially if you're using it daily. Again, because every time you pull that wand in and out, you guys, you're getting air in there, you're getting bacteria, and you do not want to place that bacteria onto your eyes. If you feel at any time, even within that 3 to 4 month time frame, that the consistency is changing, the texture is changing, the scent again is changing, please throw that mascara away. Do not keep the mascara for longer than 3 or 4 months. Even if you feel like it's still good and you're like, oh my god, I paid this amount of money for it, buy the minis if you feel that way. You know, if you don't want to invest the $24 in a mascara and you feel like you're not using enough of it in that 3 to 4 month time frame, then buy the mini sizes or buy a drugstore. You know, with eyeliners and things like that, obviously, every time I use my pencils and stuff, I will spray them. Every Sunday or every other Sunday, I sanitize all my makeup regardless. With your eyeliners, lip liners, you know, pencils, you can obviously go through and spray those with alcohol and resharpen them, and that's going to give them back some life and kind of sanitize them for you as well. With eyeshadows, again, taking a spray bottle of alcohol. I do not have mine in here because I had it in my kitchen. I just have a spray bottle that I keep alcohol in, and as soon as you use a palette, any kind of powder palettes, you know, your eyeshadows, your bronzers, your blushes, etc., just when you're done using it, hold it you know, say this is my palette or whatever pan I'm working in, hold it about 6 inches away and just spray it. It is not going to mess up your makeup. It's not going to affect the way that your makeup works. You're not saturating your makeup. You're putting a nice fine mist of alcohol on top of that product, and it's going to sanitize it for you. Take some Lysol wipes or the alcohol and spray the outside of the pan or the product as well, and just really be proactive about protecting yourself. This is your skin. This is, you know, your body. You want to definitely protect yourself, especially your eyes. You know, I've had some of my beauties in my group on Facebook tell me that they've had mascara that they've been using for a year or more, that it's super clumpy and it's weird and their eyes are getting irritated from it, and I'm like, girls, please don't do that. Another thing, please don't pump your wands, whether it be your lip wands or your mascara wands. Every time you go in and out of that wand and you're pumping air in it, again, harboring bacteria. That's why you always will see me with any kind of wands, you know, even with my concealer or anything like that, with my lippies, I will always take and shake, then I will open it up and pull the product out. Just be really vigilant on that, and, you know, really being cautious of sanitizing your own makeup. It does not matter. I know that for myself, because I'm so used to having clients, even though I don't do it full time all the time now, regardless of if it's for a client or for myself, you guys, I take the exact same, you know, measures and procedures to keep all my own makeup just as clean, just as sanitary, because we want to keep ourselves protected and keep ourselves safe. So just, you know, be aware of that, and like have the same day every week or every month or however often, you know, you use your makeup. Let that be the determining factor in how often you wash your brushes. For myself, if I'm filming pretty regularly, or if I'm wearing makeup pretty regularly, I wash my brushes every Sunday. If I'm not, then it's every other Sunday. If I'm sick and I use my brushes in that time frame that I'm sick, I'm instantly going to wash my brushes. I will wash them, you know, that day, or I will take them all and put them in an extra makeup brush cup. Makeup brush cup, and I will know and kind of give myself a mental note, like, let's put these over here to the side and let's not use these. But, you know, just be aware of expiration dates on items. You know, keep your products sanitary. Pay attention for things to change. You know, if they are oxidizing, changing color in any way, the scent is changing in any way, the textures are changing in any way, you know, just be mindful of that and pay attention to those types of things. So sorry for taking you out of church, but it's really important to me. I have seen some cringe-worthy things, and, you know, it's just, it's really scary. Protect yourself in the way that you would if you were a working makeup artist and you're protecting somebody else. You know, be mindful of how you take care of your makeup and your products and stuff like that. I know that we spend a lot of money on our makeup and our skincare and our products, and it does suck when you have to throw things away, but it needs to be done. And again, you know, like with the Better Than Sex, if you don't feel like you're going to use enough of a full-size product, then spend $12 for the mini size, and you'll definitely use that after 3 months. But again, you know, and like if you know you're not going to use it, like this right here, I'm not even going to open it, touch it, look at it, get it to the air until I know the day that I'm getting ready to use it. Then I will, you know, make a mental note of, okay, I open this, you know, during this time frame. Just be cautious of that, and yeah, I'll stop preaching now. So that is it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it at all, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. If you hit that notification bell, I'd be even more grateful and thankful. And please always remember to be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.